Hello, Diggersby enthusiasts. This is A12 bringing you week 2 of the MBC against Will. Will is a fool who dared to insult Diggersby not once, but twice, and thought he could get away with it.
I crave violence.
Last time we battled, the Hex Gods passed their judgment and handed Will a loss. But now he's back and armed with Ogerpon Basic, the very Pokemon that knocked me out of the BBR Scramble this year.
I crave violence.
Can we avenge our loss to Ogerpon? Will the Hex God smite Will once again? And will Comfey's insatiable appetite for violence finally be satisfied? Let's find out. Battle commence.
Okay, Will benched Sunder Sarian, which I wasn't really expecting. And a lot of my game plan this week was actually kind of counterplay for that. So good on him for catching me a bit off guard. I think I'm still going to lead what my lead always was going to be, which is lead Annihilate, as Annihilate is very good on neutral against everything besides his Qwilfish. Oh no, wait. I'm actually going to lead Iron Crown. The reason for my Iron Crown lead is that Qwilfish is a huge problem for my team, as I'm not running any removal this week. And I think there's a very good chance he just kind of uses Qwilfish to slowly chip down my team. Keys to the game are definitely weakened at Scizor, as the second that Scizor is weakened, my Comfey looks absolutely amazing here, as he has absolutely no fairy resist. Like, I'll probably need some chip on his Primarina, but that's okay. As he goes Tusk, fair enough. I get a Iron Crown, this is pretty much the ideal lead for me. And I'm just going to fire off Tachyon Cutter. If he goes out into Scizor, fine, I'll get the key chip that I want on it. And if he stays in, he's going to lose his... no, he's Scarf, okay. Is that going to take me out? Does take me out, okay. So he's Scarf, Great Tusk, that's good to know. I really wasn't expecting Scarf in this matchup, as I didn't think Scarf was that good into me. But good to note, he brought Scarf. So he'll be a little bit ahead. I think my play is just go Moltres and U-turn. He has to switch during whatever I want to go for, as, you know, he doesn't really have... he's locked into Cyrus Blake. I could fire off my agility here very aggressively. I really regret... I had Hurricane over Scorching Sands here, which would have been huge at this point, as I could have pressed Hurricane very briefly, but that's okay. I'm just going to U-turn. Okay. The Scarf, Great Tusk, I probably should have scouted for, honestly, but it's okay. That's just something I really wasn't expecting to this matchup. As I mean, it only makes sense for Iron Crown, and it only makes sense for Iron Crown if I happen to not be the booster set. So he goes into this. I'm just going to go out and hide Weavile. Weavile is very free here. And I could probably fire off a Swords Dance on this. I assume he'll probably want to switch out, especially he knows that I'm Terra Electric. And he'll probably go out into Scizor. I could also just kind of freely fire off a Terra Blast. Get some chip on this, get some chip on the Scizor, which is kind of necessary for my endgame win conditions. Oh, wait, no, I'm not Swords Dance this week. Okay, good to know. I'm not running Swords Dance, so I'm just going to Terra Blast. As he stays in, probably expecting to take a hit from me, which he does. I'm not running a band set. So Will's taking a lot of Verse early, which I wasn't really expecting him to, but I guess fair enough. That's kind of his playstyle. It's because if I was a banned Weavile, he would just automatically go down here. I mean, I'm not banned, just because I kind of wanted loaded dice, but yeah, so I get good chip on the Primarina. He fired off Moonblast, he'll get good chip on me. Shouldn't take me out, he does not. And here I'm just gonna fire off Knockoff. I'll be able to take a one hit this wants to go for. And play from there. As with this Primarina gone, my Moltres looks a whole lot better. I could go Icicle Spear kind of aggressively. If he's Terra Blast did that much, yeah, Knockoff should definitely take him out at this range. So I'm going to knock off. As he switches out, please be the Tusk. Or please be the Scizor. Scizor, sweet. Okay, I'm going to get the chip on the Scizor that I need for my Comfey endgame. Protective pads. Ha! I see you, I see you. Okay. So now he loses pads. I can go Moltres here, but something tells me he might not U-turn since he lost his pads. Let me think. If I Terra Blast here, what's the downside? If I Terra Blast, I will get this into Comfey range. And Comfey is actually almost at a point where it wins. So I am going to Terra Blast here. As he stays in, probably U-turning. But that's okay. I just want to get this into Comfey range. Yep, he's in Comfey range now. Comfey looks pretty much godly. Yeah. It's now with Scizor Weekend and with Scizor and Primarina Weekend, he doesn't have any Draining Kiss switch end. So, depending on what he does, I'll probably just go into my Primarina, or sorry, not my Primarina, my Comfey, and start firing off big hits. So he goes Latios. Okay, fair enough. I could go Comfey, fire off a big hit. Could also go Annihilate, start him with Rage Fist. I don't really have any. Is there any downside for me going Comfey here? No. Comfey is very free. You're not going to be able to take me out with anything. I'm Specs. Draining Kiss time. You have no switching? Yep, no switching. Luster Purge, that's not going to take me out as I am a Comfey. Yep. Special Defense drop, fine. I got the chip that I needed on his team, so now Drain Kisses are very free. As he switches out Preserving, will he go out into Liliana? So that's Coalfish? Yep, Coalfish. But it'll take a decent chunk from the Drain. Oh no, he's specially defensive. I always forget about Eviolite. That is okay. Poison? Okay. That really sucks. Yeah, that puts a huge dampener in my strategy. I think I still go Annihilate here, try to draw a potential poison move, and try to get my Rage Fist boost, as Rage Fist is looking like a very good win condition at this point. Spikes, okay. This was something that I knew was potentially going to happen. But, do I just Draining Punch here? Yeah, I think I just Drain Punch here. And I'll eventually just Healing Wish myself back up to full. He's physically defensive. And he's Pain Split. Oh no, I'm playing this horribly, aren't I? Yeah, I'm playing this really badly. I have to keep on baiting him to attack me. Try to get my Rage Fist boosts, but I don't think he's gonna fall for it. No, he's not going to fall for it. He's just going to keep setting up spikes. And I have no remover. And because of that poison, I am going to be taking that very big... My Comfey actually might go down. Wait, let me think this through. If I get agility off here, can I potentially win? Is because he allowed a lot of his key Pokemon to get chipped. Yeah, it's because he allowed Primarina to get tripped. He allowed Latios to get tripped. So I think my play is agility and go for the win here. And if he gets a Barbarage Poison, fine. Shouldn't take me out. Doesn't take me out. And kind of freely Flamethrower. Yeah, Flamethrower is going to do more than Scorching Sands here. So Barbarage hopefully doesn't get to poison, So we will Flamethrower and take this out. And he is right now in a very bad situation for my Moltres endgame, as his Primarina is chipped. So Coalfish gone. What he has left is Ogerpon, Tusk, Primarina, Scizor. He has most of his team up, but at the same time, he doesn't really have a good switch in to my Moltres. He goes this. I really regret ranking Scorching Sands over Hurricane. I think Scorching Sands will take him out, but I don't know if it does. I'll run the calcs. What does more, Scorching Sands or Flamethrower? Scorching Sands does. I think after us get... I'll project. It's not going to take us out. Burn. Please burn. Please burn. No burn. Okay. I think I may actually Healing Wish into my Moltres and try to play for a Moltres win. He's definitely Aqua Jetting this turn. Yep, Aqua Jet. Doesn't really have a good switch into my Shaman. I think I definitely do take out this Primarina here. As he withdraws, Preserving. Who's he going to go out into? Probably Scizor. Yep, Scizor. So I'll take out the Scizor. He loses his Fairy Resist. And this is where things start to get really complicated. Is I have to Healing Wish, but I have to Healing Wish into the correct mon at the right time. So he goes Latios. Is Raikou gonna take me out? Well, does Luster Purge take me out first? Luster Purge, if choice, will take me out. Not liking my endgame options. I have to get that. I have to get that Healing Wish off on my Moltres to have a chance. I think I have to sack off my Annihilate, but it's because if he is Choice Bucks, he will take out my Shaman here. And I don't really like my Annihilate Pendam at this point, so I'm just going to play very hard into my Moltres. Because that's my best way of winning. So he takes me out. I have to go out into my thingy, my Shaman, my Comfey, and fire off a Draining Kiss. Good news is he doesn't really have a good switch into this. Bad news is... Wait, no, shoot. He has too much HP. My Moltres isn't going to be able to win endgame. Oh, why was I U-turn on Moltres? Othapon. Yeah. And he's like a AV set, maybe? I don't know. I do know that this gets Rock Tomb, so I think I am gonna end up losing to this unless he misses. It's because even if I pass a Healing Wish off to my Comfey, it's not gonna be able to win. Okay, I think my only play is I'm not gonna win with my Moltres with that Latios like full. Oh. This is the second week in a row where I had the right idea in prep for Moltres, but just the wrong execution. Like the right idea as in last week, if I was Scorching Sands on Moltres, my Moltres would have been able to clutch out the endgame. But this week, if I was like Air Slash or something, it would have won. Route him, yeah. Okay. I have to go Shaman. He's probably going to run like U-turn or something, I would assume. And that'll probably end up being game. Hopefully that brings me down to my Citrus. That does bring me down to Citrus. I have to Healing Wish. I have to hope he doesn't take me out here. Which I don't know if Ogerpon will be able to take me out with anything here. He withdraws. Okay, that's good. Hamio, who's that? Latios, I assume? Primarina? Okay, so he's sacking that off. I get my Healing Wish off, and I'll be able to Drain Kiss, and hopefully Comfey will be able to clutch this endgame. I don't think it will, as I'm pretty sure that is like a more defensive Ogerpon, but I can hope. It's because Comfey is my only hope right now. Can Comfey do the clutch? We get the Healing Wish off. We're back to full. or we'll be back to full after Drain Kiss. And we have to hope that we have enough chip on everything, which I think we do. The only thing questionable is, do we have enough chip on that Ogerpon? Which I don't know if we have enough chip on Ogerpon, honestly. So this is going to be a very stressful game, because the question is does Ogerpon 1v1 my Comfey? It's because I did so little. Hopefully that was 33%. I have to hope that was 33%. That's my only hope. So Drain Kiss. Okay. We should be able to take one Cudgel, as Comfey is fairly bulky, and I'm pretty sure he isn't like offensive. Cudgel, as long as no crit we live. And then the question is, do we take him out with the Drain Kiss? Moment of truth. It's because if we take him out with Drain Kiss, I think Comfey clutches. We take him out! Comfey, you clutch son of a bitch. Okay. Ogerpon gone. What he has left is Tusk, which is scarfed. He has Primarina, which is sufficiently... Oh wait, no, Primarina's gone. Yes. Yeah, I think Comfey wins this end game. Oh, that Healing Wish was so fudge. Yesio, Tusk, yep. And I'm pretty sure even if Drain Kiss doesn't kill, he doesn't have anything that'll be able to one-shot me. And Drain Kiss does kill. So Comfey gets a sweep. Let's go. Oh. Good game to Will. That was a fantastic endgame and just super stressful on both sides. It's because that game just came down to, will I Healing Wish to the right Pokemon? And fortunately, I did. So Drain Kiss, Latios goes down. So we win this week. We redeem ourselves. We are 1-1. And see you guys next week.